There's a price to be paid for falling short of a goal. Welcome to another episode of Monday Motivation with me, your host, Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about beginnings and how winning starts with beginning, and how by operating from with a beginner state of mind will help you to become more successful in your life and bring you closer to the life of your dreams, okay? Do you remember your first day of work at your job? You remember how excited you were to meet your coworkers, to get started, and how you wanted to give your best and make a good first impression? Better yet, do you remember when you went on the interview, you were your best self and that nothing was stopping you from being who you are? But as time goes by, a lot of us lose that luster, that quest for excellence in our position. Now why is that, okay? Because remember, there's a price to pay for falling short of a goal, okay? I want you guys to succeed. I want you to get what you want, but a lot of us will start. We have the motivation to start, then a few weeks will go by, a few months will go by, and we just have lost motivation. So this is why it's important to start with a beginner state of mind. I heard Jeff Bezos say, the owner of Amazon, he said it's always day one at Amazon. It's always day one at Amazon. I mean, they start with a beginner state of mind. They don't get lost, they don't get complacent. They are still motivated to do the best that they can every day to get to where they're trying to go. Now think to yourself, okay, where you are right now. Do you operate from a beginner state of mind? Do you still bring the same type of energy you did on your first day of work? Do you still have the same type of focus and concentration as you did at the interview? Okay, it's Monday and a lot of us are going into work today and we're thinking, okay, it's just another day of work. You ever thought about going back to the beginning, why you wanted to work there in the first place? Why you decided to choose the major that you majored in, or whatever you tried? Why did you move to the city that you moved if you're not liking the city that you live in? It's really powerful to go back to the beginning, because it brings you to that state of mind that pushed you, that gave you that impetus to go try something else. Because remember, there is a price to pay for falling short of a goal, all right? I want you guys to achieve your goals, but a lot of us get distracted. We lose focus, and we're not able to get what we want because we need to be able to keep going and get back to the beginning. I know a big part of that is going back to the beginning. Remember, winning starts at beginning, and also when it comes to beginning is so powerful because you're almost halfway done with something when you start. I believe it was a famous Roman emperor, philosopher. He said to begin is half. And what that quote means is that once you start doing something, you are halfway done. The hardest part of doing something most of the time is just starting, okay? Remember that as it's encouragement. As you start your day, remember, to begin is half. You've already halfway there to where you want to go if you just start, all right? Remember, the things we move towards, they move toward us, okay? So if you're going towards happiness, if you're going towards success and living the best life that you possibly can, understand that the same way that you're seeking it, it's seeking you, all right? We just got to get to the point, and really, I want to help you to see that going back to the beginning of any endeavor, even think about when you were a kid, about your dreams and your goals and your ambitions, a lot of that stuff can help you to navigate. If you have any problems in your life, it's usually good to go back to the beginning, your childhood. There's something called the tyranny of your childhood, which means that a lot of the problems that we have today stems from our childhood, okay? And the Roman Catholics said, if you give us a boy at the age of 7, we'll tell you what kind of man he is, because his personality is solidified at the age of 7. So much comes and there's so much life if you go back to the beginning of something, all right? Remember, because there is a price to pay for falling short of a goal, okay? It's Monday. Make this week fantastic. All right, it's the beginning of the week. Remember how you felt at the beginning of the year. You felt that newness, that life of a new year, okay? These new beginnings are powerful, okay, but we sometimes forget them. Remember, successful people give us clues. If Jeff Bezos is saying, hey, Amazon always starts with, hey, today's day one, today's the first day. Today's the first day ever. Imagine how things would be different if you approached your job with the day one mindset. That today is the first day of my job. Today's the first day of me training and working out. Today's the first day of me working towards some goal that I want. That is day one, okay? Because it's either going to be day one or it's going to be one day. Most of us are one day people. Oh, one day I'll go to Italy. One day I'll do this. One day I'll ask that person to come hang out with me. Or it's going to be day one, the first day where you started, and make it towards making the life that you want. Remember, there is a price to pay for falling short of a goal, all right? I don't want you to forget that on this Monday, okay? A lot of us, we're just going in jobs, we're not happy about it. But I could imagine you were happy on day one. You were excited, you were grateful, you're like, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to start. All right, remember, winning starts with beginning. If you want to win, you got to start. And as Zig Ziglar said, you don't have to be great. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great, okay? I know a lot of you guys desire to be great, have a cool life that everybody looks at, and that's the wrong way to approach it. Also, don't worry so much about what somebody else is doing. Do what you want to do because you want to do it, okay? And also, don't let someone take control or decide the parameters about what you want to do in your life, okay? You can be happy, you can get what you want, but remember, there is a price to pay for falling short of a goal, okay? I want you guys to win, all right? Now, in closing, remember, let's live our lives with a beginner's mindset. How would I be on day one of any given endeavor? Day one of my job, day one of my relationship, day one of me living in a new state, day one of me and my training regimen, day one and me and my friendships with people. Just that freshness, that newness. A lot of us need that newness in our life. All right, winning starts at the beginning, and I just want you to really remember that there is a price to pay for falling short of a goal. Understanding that the beginning will give you the motivation that you oftentimes need and push you through will help you, okay? I really just came across this about a week ago, thinking that there is a lot of power in just looking at the beginnings of things, okay? So think about today in your life as you start, this is the beginning of the week, Monday, okay? And how going back to the beginning can help you to see where you are, okay? We got to operate in the beginning and live in the end, okay? I'm gonna say it again. Operate in the beginning and live in the end. Basically, that means do your day-to-day as if it's the first day, but end it as if, like, reside, like stay in the place where as if it's the end. If you dwell in the end, you won't do no harm to anyone. That's what Neville Goddard said. He said, dwell in the end, because if you dwell in the end, you will do no harm, okay? And that's loving people, okay? That's loving yourself. When you do no harm to others, you're loving people, okay? We live in a world where a lot of people do harm. The Bible says love does no harm to a neighbor, okay? Love does no harm to yourself, all right? It's harmful to lose sight of your goals, to lose focus, to only focus on what's in front of you, okay? Go back to the beginning to help you to understand and get a clearer focus of why you did what you did. Why'd you move to that city? Why'd you go to that school? Why'd you take this job? Why are you friends with this person? If you go back to the beginning and refresh things, it's kind of like hitting the reset button on your computer, all right? Now, you have a wonderful day, and remember, there is a price to pay for falling short. I do not want you guys to suffer through the pain of regret. I want you guys to win. Understand that winning starts at the beginning, and to begin is have. If you enjoyed this video, please share with your friends and family. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on topics of success that relate to you, all right? And lastly, unsuccessful people, they make decisions based on their current situations. A lot of us are in current situations where I've been doing the same thing over and over again. I'm bored, I'm tired. It feels desultory, it feels Sisyphean. But successful people make decisions based on where they want to be, okay? If you go back to the beginning, the first day one of what you did, it'll help you get to the last day of where you're trying to go, okay? When you actually accomplish your goal, okay? Because you can do it, okay? Believe in your heart that you can do it. I believe in you. I want you to believe in you, okay? Thank you so much. Bye.